Hello everyone, myself Karthikesh, working as Assistant Professor in Department of Information Technology, Transitive College of Engineering and Technology, Coimbatore. In this video, we are going to discuss about the topic Functional Dependency in Database Management Systems. The functional dependency is a relation that exists between two attributes or set of attributes. A set of attributes X functionally determines a set of attributes Y if the value of X can determine the value of Y. If more than one attribute is able to determine another attribute in an entity, then such determinant is termed as a composite determinant. Let us go with the representation. Here we have represented as X determines Y, where X is determinant and Y is dependent on value of X. But here X is a single determinant. For example, more than one attribute is able to determine Y, we will be saying it to be as composite determinant. Next, we move on with full functional dependency and partial functional dependency. So in full functional dependency, it is necessary to use all the attributes of the composite determinant to identify the attribute uniquely. In partial functional dependency, it is necessary to use only the subset of the attributes of the composite determinant to identify the attribute uniquely. When we have only one attribute or acting as a determinant, we'll be always having full functional dependency. When we deal with composite determinant, there is possibility to have partial functional dependency. Let us deal with an example. So consider an example of relation called student, which has attribute register number, name, DOB, CGPA, address, gender, age, and mobile number. And below are the functional dependencies that is given for the relation. So let us consider an example functional dependency where register number and name determine CGPA. So from the functional dependency 1, it is seen that register number can determine the attribute name. Hence, only the subset of register number and name, that is register number, can determine the attribute CGPA. Hence, it is said to be as partial functional dependency because register number can determine name, so register number alone can determine the value of CGPA. Next, we'll see about full functional dependency. Here, consider the functional dependency name and mobile number, which is determining the value of address. Here, the subset of name and mobile number cannot determine address. That is, address will be fully dependent on both these attributes, name and mobile number. Hence, it is said to be as full functional dependency. Next, we'll move on with transitive and trivial functional dependency. It is otherwise called as intermediate functional dependency. So, transitive dependency occurs, for example, if A determines B and B determines C, then it can be stated as A can directly determine C. So this is a transitive dependency. Then we'll move with trivial functional dependency. A functional dependency where the right hand side is contained within the left hand side is called trivial dependency. That is, the determinant is available on the right hand side of a functional dependency. That is said to be a trivial functional dependency. Let us go with the example again. Consider the same example of student relation with the functional dependencies. Here, let us see. Consider the second and third functional dependency, that is, register number determines date of birth and date of birth determines age. From this two, we can determine the age directly from the register number. That is, register number can determine age. So this is an example for transitive dependency. Then consider the example where the attributes or the composite determinant composing of register number and mobile number is able to determine mobile number. In this functional dependency, we are able to see that the subset of the determinant mobile number is available on the left hand side as well as on the right hand side. So this is an example for trivial functional dependency. These functional dependencies play a major role when we deal with normalization because the normal forms of the given relation will be decided based on the functional dependencies that exist in the relation or in the given relation. Thank you.